Hey everybody, welcome to the Legend of Zelda walkthrough. Today we are going to be taking on level 4, the snake. And so, first off, now that we have our raft though, we can get another heart container. So let's head right 8 spaces all the way to the corner of the map. And then we're going to head up 4. So, like I said, the mini-map in the top corner will be staying for the rest of the walkthrough, just for the overworld, so that just in case you die, it'll be easier to find where I am in the video, so then maybe you don't have to, if you're playing along with the video, you don't have to go back to the beginning of the video to find out where to go, because the mini-map that the game gives you is not that good, so. Also, I apologize for the last video. The sound was, you could hear my breath and it was kind of annoying, and like I said, I haven't done this in a while, so I hope I fixed it. I'm holding the microphone a little off today, and I also found something to put over it, so hopefully that'll block any outside noise. But as you can see on this screen, there's a piece of heart, or a heart container, sorry, that we cannot get yet. So if only there were a way that we could cross water. Well, I mean, we have a raft. I don't know why we can't get that, but I guess we need a dock for a raft, and here's a dock. So once you get to this screen, you want to head up on the dock and then head up. This looks like a dungeon, but it's a heart container. It's a heart container building, so grab the heart container, don't get the potion, and then you can head back down the way you came. And now we're gonna head straight to the dungeon. So head left, up, and then left 6. This dungeon's fairly close to the start screen also, so if you die, you might not want to come back on this path, so just wait till I get there in the video. Also, watch out for the levers when you're on the desert tile. They're quite annoying actually, so they'll appear pretty much right in front of you. After you've headed left 6, you want to head down 2, and as you can see, we're back to where the first dungeon was, and then we're gonna head to the left 2, and then head down, and then head left. Basically follow the coastline, and that raft area right there is where the dungeon is. So if you already have a potion, I'm just showing you where the potion shop is. It's the same potion shop as the last dungeon, but just in case you forgot, if you head down and left from where the dock is for the raft, you can find where the potion shop is. This is the potion shop we used in the first chapter, so there you go. Also, so yeah, if you already have a potion, don't bother coming down here. I was just showing you where the potion shop was. So now we can head to the dungeon. So once you get back to this raft area, you want to head up and then head straight in. This is a dungeon. So first off, we've got the start room. Just head left from here, and we want to kill all of the keys for a key. So there's a couple new enemies in this dungeon. I'll point them out when we get to them. This dungeon isn't too bad. Especially, it's about the same difficulty as the last one, maybe a little bit harder. The boss, I think, is a little hard. Plus there's a mini boss in this one, but we'll get to that. So once you grab the key, you want to head back right and then up. And in this screen, we're gonna find a new enemy called Vires. Vires are really annoying. They jump around all over the place, and when you hit them, they will turn into 2 red keys. They're the same keys, but they're red. So after looking at the Vires, head to the right, and you'll notice that the room is dark. You want to use your candle, and you can light up the room. So here's me taking care of some of the fires. As you can see, they're quite annoying because they hop around and they turn into red keys. But after you grab the compass in this room, you can head back left. And then we're going to just head up again. Now in here we want to grab the key. Don't bother killing the keys if you don't want to. And then head left. In here it's going to be dark again, so you want to use the candle, and then you can just head up. You don't have to bother with killing the fires if you don't want to, although they'll probably be in your way since there's 5 of them. So after making your way through this room, you're going to have to use the candle again in the next room, so be prepared for that. But it's just some Zols in this room, so nothing too harmful. And then head up from here after you grab your key. In this next room, you're going to have to use the candle again, and you'll see that we can't go up. So our only choice is to go right. So in here you're going to want to kill all of the fires, which is kind of an annoying task because there's a lot of water that's kind of in our way. But luckily you can use it as kind of a barrier against them too, and if you're at full health you can do what I'm doing and just kind of shoot swords at them. The nice thing about the keys is that they can also be killed by the boomerang just like regular keys, so they're essentially the same as regular keys. After you've done that you can head right again. In this room there's going to be some new enemies. These are like-likes. These are really annoying enemies that are in pretty much every game of the Zelda series. And what they do is they'll try and eat you, and if they get a hold of you and hold you for long enough, they'll take your magical shield, and that's really annoying. So what you have to do is kill all the enemies in this room, including the like-likes. Obviously not the bubbles. And I got hit by a bubble, so that demonstrates I couldn't use my sword for a couple seconds. Once you do that, you want to push the left block and it'll reveal a staircase so that we can get the dungeon item. And we go down there and it looks like sort of a ladder, and that is exactly what it is. This is the step ladder. With the step ladder we can cross water tiles, essentially. We can go, the way it works is you can go on certain screens, you can go one tile deep onto water. So that's how we're going to get that heart container that we saw earlier in the video. Yeah. So we'll take care of that in the next chapter though. In the next chapter we'll be able to get a lot of goodies with this step ladder. So now you can go back, and as you can see the virus are back, but now we can cross this room with relative ease. Another nice thing about the step ladder is you can most enemies can't go onto water tiles unless they're like Keese or something like that, and so you can use it for defense. Anyways, you want to head left 2 after getting the step ladder back to this room that we couldn't cross before, which now we can just cross right over. Then we want to head up, and in this room we want to head to the right. In here it's going to be dark, so use your candle and grab the map. You might have to kill a couple gels in the way, but it's not a big deal. Also in this room, if you want to skip the mini-boss, which the mini-boss is kind of hard, you can bomb the top wall and then go up to a secret rupee room and then bomb the right wall, and you'll skip a good portion of the dungeon. So, but anyways, head left and then up, and here we have the mini boss. It is the boss from the last dungeon, Manhandla, so this can be difficult. Manhandle is a difficult boss. The best strategy is still trying to get a well-timed bomb, and I did. I got really lucky with this fight. It could have gone a lot worse, but I feel like Manhandle is one of the most difficult bosses. Well, maybe not in the game, but at this point in the game, Manhandle is pretty hard. Unless you get lucky, like I did. So, anyways, head up, and we'll see an old man. He says, walk into the waterfall. He's referring to the waterfall underneath the place where we got the white sword. So you can check that out. And then you want to head right. In here, there's some keys. You can grab the key and then head right again. You can bomb the wall down to get to that secret rupee room. Like I said, in the room we were in before, if you would have bombed the wall and gone up, and then you could have gone right and skipped this room, the Manhandle room, quite a bit of rooms in the dungeon. So after you go right, you want to be careful. You're going to have to use the candle, but there's a block in your way, so you have to go in really quickly and let the spike traps go, then go back into the doorway and then go down, and then while they're recoiling, go down. So it's kind of difficult. So just be aware of that. In here, after you've gone down, you'll just want to kill all of the fires. And after you've done that, you can push the left block to open the door on the left, and you can go right, or open the door on the right, and then you can go right. So this is the room you would have gone to if you would have bombed that rupee room, and so you would have skipped quite a bit of the dungeon. But anyways, now is the boss. The boss of this dungeon is called Gleeok. It is a dragon with 2 heads, and he will shoot unblockable fireballs at you. He's a pretty tough boss too, like Manhandla. So basically, you can kill him in one hit with a well-timed bomb, but it's even more difficult than Manhandla. So what you want to do is hit his heads until one of them comes off. I recommend staying safe, unlike what I did, and just getting one shot in every like 5 fireballs. After a head comes off, it'll run around shooting fireballs at you. It's really annoying and really difficult. I almost had to use my red potion here, but luckily I got lucky. Again, this run is being very lucky for me. He only had 1 hit left. So after that, you want to grab the heart container that appears in the corner, and then head up to grab the Triforce. And that is the end of this chapter, guys. So I will see you next time for chapter 6 of the Legend of Zelda walkthrough. Have a great day, guys.